Then the very second night, this is part 2 to my first actual astral travel where I was actually conscious and observing. Well, that second night, what actually happened was I had dozed off, pretty tired again. And when I dozed off, I was half asleep, not really in that deep sleep, but on the first realm of sleep. And I was in this hallway, still a dim looking hallway. And it felt like I knew the area, but it wasn't quite my place. You know, first off, it had different floors, different levels. So I knew I was in an apartment building. But then when I looked at the door, it had my same saying that I have on my house. It has the same saying, the same looking object and everything else. And then I'm like, it's so in detail. So this is not just something that I'm manifesting from something that I went through my day-to-day life. It was an actual, like I stepped into another dimension of my life, of like the opposite side. Either that or it was definitely a past life, you know? I say sometimes when you come into different lives, you actually experience the exact same life, the exact same thing over. You have the same look, same parents, same friends, same siblings, same room, same car. Sometimes you can experience the same things, but and you have come into that life to do something maybe grander or just change a little minute details. So I just want to say that. So what I'm leaning towards is this was a past life, a past place that I had been, because it was too, when I tell you guys, it was too real. Like it was just, and I told you my ancestors have been taking me back through a lot of past life regressions. So it wouldn't surprise me that I was there. So what I noticed is I didn't see a physical form. So I'm all in my astral. And I looked over and then I saw another apartment with the door open and things like that. Someone was finna come out. And then, like what happened in my first astral projection experience, it pulled me back. And the warp pull, that's what kind of frightens me a little bit, you know, because you don't know where you're being pulled. And it's like a literal suck, like shh. That's what it was like. But as it was pulling me, I literally remained conscious and started looking that it pulled me out of that house, out of the apartment building, from the street, out of the planet, and to like this thing, it looked like maybe a cave-like structure, but it wasn't an open cave. And then it warped, the cave warped different colors. That's what it was like. That's what the material looked like. It was warping into different colors. And then it warped into white and I flew back into my body and opened my eyes and I was here. You guys, talking about somebody that went to research even deeper, because I'm already a researcher. I offer all type of services, but I wanted to know if anybody else had those experiences like that, especially the warping and the colors and the different things like that. So if any of you guys have ever experienced any of that stuff, you know, write it in a comment. I'd love to, you know, commune and contact, you know, and just keep this thing going so we can share different type of information. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, I have a plethora of spiritual services as far as ancestor readings, love readings, ancestor research. You know, I'm all about the ancestors. So you can find all that stuff in the description. And contact me when you're ready. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video.